this Periscope. Don't forget to give me some hearts. Let other people know that you are watching this scope so they can also get a lot of this great content. So today I am doing another scope. Want to talk about financial ignorance and that it's $1 billion industry. I earlier this week I did a live workshop at a high school located here in New Jersey, educating some of the parents on what to and what not to do during the tax season, and how they can, if they don't do that, they can rebuild their credit. So just to give you an overview of what I talked about, um, many people in the beginning of the year, one of the most commonly used resolutions is to be able to get out of debt. And of course, we got, lose some weight, get out of debt, increase my credit score. And so the liaison that I deal with thought it would be a great idea to bring me in. So I came in, I worked with this high school earlier in 2015, and I'm here in 2016. And so let me share this with you, abbreviated version. The participants who were involved were blown away. They love the content. And so I say this to say, although the school paid me to speak, and that means the attendees get to attend for free, what a lot of people do not realize is that, and when I say this, I'm not calling nobody ignorant, but financial ignorance is $1 billion industry. And what that means is that no one is interested in the general public being informed about their finances. As much as you would think that, you see a lot of stuff, I don't want to say propaganda, but you see a lot of marketing, saying that, oh, people want to help and it's these programs or what have you. Because this is what the powers may be know, that individuals who receive free information will do nothing with it. They will not do nothing with it. And so as much as people say, oh, the big banks did this to the little people, this, that, and the other. If you notice, the big banks are now doing what? Providing financial literacy. They have workshops and programs and all this other stuff, and it's all free. It's free if you are a customer of the business, and it's even free if you're not a customer, because hey, they're hoping that you will be a customer. But like I said, the powers may be, or whoever it is, Big Brother, what have you. They know that, hey, how you doing, Casey Waters? They know that a person who has bad credit, who's in debt, even if they are able to rebuild their credit, get out of debt, 90% of the people will fall back into the same situation. And why is that? It's because the habits. A lot of people never go to the roots. And a lot of times our money problems have to do with the root. It's not the how-to. See, many people think, oh, if I just learn the how-to. Yes, the how-to is important because the how-to will help you to recover. But it's also why and how did you get there? And this is what the big banks know. This is what, society knows. And that's why they provide all this free information to you. Now, is this to say that the high school who brought me in knows that many of the, parents will not do nothing with the information that I provided? No, but what happens is that this is what I have to say. So many people are looking for change, whether it's financial change, personal change, or what have you. And, free is good. Free will get you to a certain point. But then once you get to that point, you do have to invest in yourself. And so many people say, well, why should, I pay for information when a lot of it is free? You're right. Information is free. But if that's the case, then everyone will be a millionaire. Because if you go right on the internet, anything that you have a problem with, you can find an answer for. You name it, there's an answer for you. So if it was just about, oh, people just need the information is there. Hey, how you doing, Alpreneur? The information is there. So you know, when I hear people say, oh, I'm not going to pay no one to get out of debt, or you know, to help me get out of debt, or I'm not going to pay no one to be able to, hey, how you doing, to capture a moment, to help me rebuild my credit. So, you know, this is what I say. You know, I tell people that the information that I share, of course, is provided to you by the federal government. There is nothing that I am providing to you that you can't get for free. That's right, and that goes for any other credit repair professional, or any type of financial literacy professional. If you have any problems with your credit, any problems with dealing with debt collectors, credit repair companies, what have you, can go right on the federal website and get all your answers for free. But this is the problem. People will not do it. And that's why I said, whoever the powers may be, the big brother, what have, even down to student loans. There are people who are having problems with student loans. Their student loans are getting defaulted. Whatever the case may be, you can go right online and get this stuff for free. But this is the caveat. Thank you for the hearts. This is it. Most people won't do it. Most people will not sit down and try to figure out this information. And that's why individuals like myself, we charge. That is why we charge, because I know that people will not, they will not. Unfortunately, the human mind is just like that. People don't respect free. And so even though the information is online for free, people don't respect it. They won't go look at it. They won't go look and study the laws. And for some reason, those who are suffering have this entitlement syndrome that, okay, you know this stuff, and so, hey, you doing? How you doing, Rick Muhammad? You know this stuff, and you should be able to give it to me for free. No, it doesn't work like that, because I invested time. Thank you so much, Albino. I invested time to learn it. See, everyone has their different strengths, and you know, and I want to say gifts, but the one strength that I have is that if you give me some information, if your time, yes, exactly. It is your time, skills, yeah, and experience. So if I spend time, hello, thank you so much. If I spend time to study this information, don't come to me and give me a guilt trip to feel like, okay, well, you're entitled to tell me this because the information is out there for free. No, it don't work like that, guy, girl, or whoever it is. Yeah, you're right. The information is for free, but you got to go out there and seek it. You can't come to me and say, oh, the information is for free, so just give it to me for free. No, if you want me to show you, because this is the flip side. Yes, you can go right on the federal website and get all the information on, you know, how to rebuild your credit, how to deal with debt collectors. But most people don't even understand what they're reading. It is in such a legalized language that most people don't understand it. So it's almost like an English person reading Japanese. I don't, you know, I can't read Japanese. So that's how it looks to other people that are, who are reading it. They can't read Japanese too. Hey, how you doing, C.D. Perry? And so they're looking at it like, I can't make sense of this. So I say that to say, I had to study it. I had to go through the statutes, the laws, and understand how they apply to consumers. And then, and bigger than that, I had to do it for myself, because this is what I tell people. Before I even started teaching and instructing people on this topic, I had to first do it myself. And like I said, there was a problem that I was dealing with, and so I was able to take that law, that information, and be able to change my life. And so that is what I have to say right now, and that's what I want to share with you all, that financial ignorance is $1 billion industry. And ain't nobody interested, and I say that ain't nobody interested in financially empowering you but you. They ain't interested. You know, people think that government agencies, state agencies, non-profits, or what have you, is obligated to provide you with the information. They're not. If you don't go out there and seek it, you will never know. There are so many resources that either I had to look for myself, or be able to get advisement on things. But at the end of the day, I had to pay because I know I either had to pay with my time or pay with my money. But at the end of the day, I paid because I realized that I had to figure out that financial ignorance is a billion-dollar industry. And if you don't want to be financially ignorant, you got to spend some time either learning it on your own or spending money to have someone to help you. So this is Lorelia. If you want to learn more about my book, how to get rid of debt collectors, how to rebuild your credit, go to www.jumpstartyourcreditbook.com. And later tonight, I am going to show you some great strategies on how you can dispute things on your credit report using this great Savvy software. So check it out later tonight. I'm going to be doing it, and talk to you in the next scope.